Been a busy time the last few months. I've got back from Europe and America. Bought three horses in training from Europe for Dan Black, a good friend of mine in California, and then went to obviously the Breeders' Cup, which was one of the biggest highlights of my career so far. With obviously a horse I'd bought previously from Europe winning the Breeders' Cup Turf Sprint in scintillating fashion. From there we went to Keeneland, purchased two broodmare prospects for Australian clients, and then returned to Australia for the run continued here in Australia with Scales of Justice winning the Group 1 Railway Stakes in Perth, and then 2 weeks later just getting touched off in the Kingston Town Classic. So it's been a busy couple of months. Well, the Breeders' Cup win for me was the most satisfying victory and exciting thing in my career so far. It's a horse I purchased 5 years ago in England called, obviously, he's a Choisir gelding, and at the time I'd purchased him for my father-in-law who was training in California, and he won a Grade 1 with him, and then won his 8 other graded stakes with him. And as unfortunately I lost my father-in-law to cancer last year, and his assistant Phil Diamato took the horse over and has done a fabulous job with him. He won a Grade 3 with him in New York in the summer, and then to bring this horse back as an 8-year-old against the best turf sprinters in America and beat them, it was just incredible.
With a flying finish between horses, but it's obviously still in front. Omen's closing with a rush on the far outside, obviously!
I was there. It's those things that why you do the hard yards at the sales to get that result, and the emotion from my clients, both very loyal and great supporters of mine, to achieve one of their dreams was fantastic. And for Phil Diamato, the trainer, is a very close friend of mine. It was an emotional win for him as well. So it was just an incredible result, and one that I'll look back on very fondly in the years to come. Lindsay Smith, a very good trainer in Western Australia, approached me a few years ago now to assist him in trying to find some better quality stock. He wanted to put a plan together to buy some horses that could put him back in that limelight. So we targeted the sales in Melbourne and purchased a Not a Single Doubt colt for $180,000 there, along with another couple of horses. And his name's Scales of Justice, and he's been a exciting horse from the get-go. Over the last 6 weeks, he won a Group 3, then backed up a week later, and demolished his rivals in the good horses in the Group 1 Railway Stakes, winning the $1 million race.
Scales of Justice, and the Durban Demon has kicked him away. Scales of Justice led 3 lengths to Good Project. Perfect Reflection, but Dougie White's going to win it on Scales of Justice. It's a mighty West Aussie win. Scales of Justice, 2.5 lengths, Good Project.
To pick these horses out as yearlings and then have them go on and win Group 1s, it's the thing that really gets you excited to be there, to get to the sales, to get up here to the farms, looking at these yearlings, to find the next, that next star. In 14 starts, he's taken his earnings over $1 million, and it's going to be a very exciting time ahead with this horse. Lindsay thinks he's untapped. He's only going to improve with age, and it's a horse that I think he's going to come back here to the East Coast next year and really mix it.